Okay, so here we have an update on Adam's swing. The first lesson over here, the before swing, was on the around 13th of March. The new swing over here on the right was taken last week, maybe around the 17th of May, something like that. And this is just to show you a bit of progress and a quick update, and just to see how his technique's changed in that space of time. So over here on the left hand side, when he first came to me, big complaints about lack of distance. The club in both of these shots is a 7-iron, and he was hitting this 7-iron probably about 110 yards. The strike wasn't great in his own opinion, and definitely missing it off to the right as well with that. So just looking at his swing, you can see the open club face position here at the top. Nothing being done to shut this club face back down as it approaches the downswing. He's really open in this position here as it comes in. Means that Adam's going to have to release his arms, release his external rotation here in his right arm, release his lag, and try and flip this club round to try and shut the club face. Not a powerful way of releasing the club, and not a very consistent way, because when you're flipping it round, you can also start hitting the floor and hitting it a bit thin and a bit fat, which is what Adam did here. So let's take a look at what he's been up to. So new swing over here on the right hand side. Let's just swing this one up to the top. We've got that club face in a much better position here. You can see how much the club face has changed. Don't really want the arms to be flat. I wouldn't say that is something that we're trying to achieve. Do want high arms, just like over here. So Adam's just got to be a little bit careful that these arms don't get too flat on him. Makes it very difficult to get them back in front of you if they're too flat. But definitely like the club face position. And if we just run this down just into this halfway down position, just gonna hold him about here, just from the left arm, it's its first parallel, or you start to see the club face coming into view here versus the one on the left. You can see how he's definitely straightening his arms out a lot more in this one on the left hand side here. You see the right arm is a little bit more bent in here, and the big difference you can see is in the club face. You can see how this club face on the left hand side is angled back. This one on the right hand side is more square, is a lot more down, and what this allows him to do is to hold his lag a little bit longer, because his club face is square. He can move his body and his arms a little bit better. See, the right arm has still got some bend in it here. There's not an awful lot of daylight now between the right arm and the body, which means he's holding that external rotation. Over here on the left, you can see how there's all this daylight between his right arm and the body. You see how straight this right arm looks at this point here, versus this little bit of bend, this little bit of range we've still got left in it. As we get to kind of the midpoint here, just as the back of the hand starts to touch the right femur, it's a great delivery position this, versus how much lower the one on the left is, and how he's lost his angles and he's lost his lag as he's going to try and flip this round. So in a short space of time, this swing on the right hand side is a huge improvement. Excellent impact position, looking really good. And the gains, this is a 7-iron. They were both 7-irons. Like I said, the one on the left was probably going at 105 when we first started working together. This one, he was clearly hitting it about 145, 150. Don't have a launch monitor, so I can't say that is gold, but for those that know the range, he was hitting it past the green flag in the middle of the field, which is about 145. He was comfortably hitting it past that, and in a relatively short space of time. He's done some really good work.